Hello everyone, welcome again. In this video I'm going to discuss about the getAttribute method, or you can say getAttribute command in Selenium with Java and Selenium WebDriver. So why we use this getAttribute and what are the real-time use of this getAttribute method or command in Selenium WebDriver. So while we are doing the automation testing, we need to get the sometime we need to read the value of the text, or so let's say any attribute. And what is the attribute? Let me show you. Let's say we have this element Google search, right? This is a button, and on this button we have a label or text as a Google search. Here if I inspect this element, so this is the input that defining this button here. This is the input. You can see the input tag, HTML tag. If you know the HTML, these are the attributes. Okay, class is attribute, value is attribute, area label is attribute. So what we are going to trying to do here, if you see this value attribute, and this value attribute contains the value as a Google search, and the same text is showing here. So let's say in a real-time in a real-time scenario, I need to navigate to the google.com and I need to verify the label of this button. In that case, I need this value to verify. So how can I do that? How can I read this value? So for that, we in Selenium WebDriver we have a command called getAttributes. So let's implement this on a real time. For that, I directly jump in my Eclipse, and this is the basic setup I have for automation. So this line will be done the setup with my Chrome driver, and here we are creating an object of Chrome driver. It means we are launching the driver. So let's now the next step, after opening the browser, I need to navigate to the google.com. So let me type a code over here for that. So we have a driver dot navigate to the string or the URL where we need to navigate. So we need to navigate on this page here, and now I need this value of this button. Okay, so for that, what I need to do, first I have to inspect this element. I have to create an XPath of this button, and I have to read this. So how can I do that? Okay, to find the XPath for this input, I'm creating custom, we can say the dynamic XPath. So for that, I have to take the value of this name. The name value is v okay, so let's say input @name equals to this. But if you see, we have two elements with same name, so to make it, we have to make it unique if you want to read it. So for that, I'm going to make a changes. I'm just keeping it a bracket, and I will read the first index. Okay, so now it will give me a first one, I guess. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, it's giving me the second one. Yeah, the second index is a correct one, correct input. Okay, so now I go here and write a command like, let's create a reference as a web element button. We can name it a search button, and here we can say driver dot find element, and by dot XPath, and we can pass our XPath here. And then for this web element, we can say get attribute. We can call this method getAttribute method, and here we can pass the name of attribute that we want to read. So we have multiple attributes here. So let's say we want to read the value of this value attribute. And what is the value? Value is a Google search. Here I enter value, and let's say store it into a string. So it's a string search button. We can say search button value, this, and let's print this. So we can verify is working, and let's print a message. Value of search button is this, right? Let's run it now and check what output we are getting here. So when I run this method and the browser is opening, it's launching over the page and everything is done. And let's minimize this browser, and if you see, you can see the value is printing here as a Google search. Value of search button is Google search. So in this way, we can read the value of any attribute. We can read the value of this button attribute. We can read the value of this class attribute. Let's say I'm going to read the value of this class attribute, and here instead of value, I'm going to pass the class. This time the value will be different. Let's rerun it. See, the execution is done. Let's close the browser, and you can see now it's showing the value of C class. So what was the value of the class? Let me verify one more time. Go to inspect element. Okay, and I navigate to this button. See, this is the value of this class. This we are getting here. So in this way, we can read the value and we can verify it. We can use a real-time scenarios. It can be a important interview question. So you have seen already like how we can practically perform this, and you can easily answer this question now. And for more interview question related to Selenium automation or more preparation for this specific zone, you can subscribe to Code One. It will help. We will continue putting some more videos related to the testing, automation testing, and you will get help over there. Next thing, this is a easy thing, but the typical part here is like if you go more harder or more complex problem related to this, you can read the value of a dynamic element. Let's say here for this attribute here, instead of Google search, like this is a static text. Let's say some JavaScript function is running and that is printing the value over the page. In that case, what we should do? So in next upcoming video, I will definitely put that video as well. So for that, but you have to subscribe the Code One and you will get the notification whenever we upload the new video. Thank you.